What's up, guys? Tony here at Pathfinder Digital Marketing. Now, you've heard me talk a lot about digital marketing, right? And preach a lot about different type of platforms. There's Google Maps, which you use Google My Business to leverage Google Maps. Those platforms come together. And then there's Google Ads, which is pay per click. Those little ads you see at the top of search results, if ads are applicable to the search result. Then there's Google Analytics, the end all be all of tracking data, so you know where people are coming from, what they're doing on your website. And then there's, of course, the social media platforms. There's Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, YouTube, the new one, TikTok, which some businesses use them, some businesses don't. There's a dentist out in Chicago that uses TikTok. She makes videos on that platform, and she gets clients off of them, music videos, and she gets clients off of them, believe it or not. I mean, this stuff works, and it doesn't work if you're not consistent, if you don't have content, and you're not engaging. Now, blogs and videos are non-negotiable when it comes to digital marketing. I mean, if you're paying someone for SEO and you're not creating blogs and videos, you're just handing them a check every month. If you're just not doing this stuff, you're not being effective in your area, especially when it comes down to local SEO. Where this is strictly local SEO. I'm not talking national. I'm talking local SEO because those are two different ball games. Well, I just want to go over a video here and show you a little bit more about the power of Google Maps, which is known as Google My Business. I preach about it a lot lately in my videos. That's because it's just a platform that's sorely unused. And I'm going to give you three good examples and one bad example. And all these are currently clients of mine right now. And as usual, certain information is blocked out because privacy laws. but I'm showing you what I can. Now, this first client here, all my clients strictly pretty much want phone calls. I need people to call me, I need people to call me. So on their dashboard, last quarter, check this out. They were active once upon a time and then fell off. And right about here in February is when I took them over as a client. Started working a few, actually, I'm sorry. In January, I had to look real quick which client this was. I was working with them. And then we parted ways for a little while. And they dropped off the map. Nothing. Man, a little ding right there, right? I got them back around February right here, 28th, as a client. Had to rework it because online activity, once you get it, it's like a credit score. Once you ruin it, it's hard to get it back. And that's for any marketer, really. We worked together. Now we're getting activity starting back on his website, webpage, Google Maps, all the little hits here and there. 45 phone calls, 8 request directions, 95 visits to his website. I mean, going over the last month, you can see, because check this out. Over the last 30 days, 20 of his phone calls came from when I took over the accounts again. That means in the last quarter, this was everything I did for them. We parted ways, then got nothing. And then we came back and started drilling at it again, and boom, we got activity again. So this shows that everything I did worked. They went on their own, nothing worked, came back, and it started working again, right? Proof is in the pudding, and it's great. I mean, we're just slamming it right now. And the cool thing about Google My Business is that these phone calls, as a business, if you do it yourself and leverage the platform correctly, you're not paying no one to do this for you. Google My Business is a free platform that you use on your own. Literally, you don't have to pay anybody to handle Google My Business for you at all. So that's one of the beauties about this platform. If you do it right, it's going to work for you. It's free leads, free content, free leads. Now, I make the phone ring. If you can't close that lead, that's on you. But once again, it's a free platform. Use it, people. It's there. Of course, again, another client of mine. This is a fresh client that they had some problems with Google, and So I took over the account, had to fix some damage to the account, and you can get banned from the Google search network. Far and few in between, but it does happen. And I know digital marketers that and all they do is work on accounts that have been banned because it's a lot of work to get it back. So I had to do some work with them. And got some hits. Now we're back in the game. Boom. 23 phone calls. Boom. Now we're back in the game. So it takes time and investment to get these platforms to work for you, especially if Google is giving you these platforms that for free. You don't got to do nothing. You just got to register your business and do it the right way. Even that businesses are screwed up registering themselves properly on Google My Business, Google Maps. But that's the point. Doing it right, keeping up with it, because like I said, this is all free. You got to use it, leverage it correctly. Another client of mine, this is one of my favorite ones because it's a churn and burn industry that he's in. He's constantly hitting clients, constantly moving product, constantly getting sales, right? When I started this client before, back in February, nothing. This is a fresh, brand new business, has had no hits, zero, right? Once again, using Google My Business, he's like, I need customers. I need the best way to get in front of clients. I got you covered. And we started churning and burning content, posting in the community, talking to people, calling. And then now he's getting huge amounts of activity on his website. Huge. 307 phone calls since his first one back in February 7th. 307 phone. That's a lot of business. That's a lot of churn, brand. That doesn't that on top of the walk-in traffic that they have had into their business that's just cherry on top of his cream. It's work that he didn't really have to do too much for to get. Now, hence they're paying me to make this happen. But technically, if you have the time, do it on your own. If not, of course, you go hire a marketer to do it for you. But this is the strength of it all, and it's great because it will reflect you against your competitors, or in this case, businesses like you, and shows you how you're doing. And we're just up there ranking with it. Now, the description of this chart, he's a small local business, and he has large corporations that he's competing against. And I got his business up there ranking with them, hitting the map hard, hitting the local SEO, being in the right position. People are looking to buy his product. And that's a lot to say because his competitors have deep, deep pockets. But you don't have to have a deep pocket. You just have someone who's smart, a good digital marketer that knows how to play the game right and get you your leads, get you your fair share of the pie. Now, of course, with every success, there's failure. And you wouldn't have success without failure. So I'm going to show one of my clients that it's not doing so hot. Last month, 6 phone calls. Not so good. And yeah, some of it does lie on me. It is. But it's lack of content, lack of activity. You got to be posting. And it's funny because they'll post online, they'll get some customers, get some sales. Oh, this was great. And then they don't. And then they post online, get some customers, get some sales, and then they don't. You got to stay on top of this game. I'm a digital marketer. I'm not a miracle maker, but I just want to take the time, show you guys a bit of this platform, show you how strong digital marketing is. And you should be using multiple platforms. All my customers use Google Maps, Google Analytics, Google Paid Ads, some sort of social media, whether it's Facebook, a combination of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I got a couple clients, one client actually say that leverages Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all of them, because this business has that much content and it works for them. They should be leveraging it all. I even got some, and digital marketing isn't the end all be all. I got clients that use Google, Facebook, and the newspaper, or they use Google, Facebook, and the radio or the TV. They're combining it. They're using their advertising dollars to the best of their ability and getting the best money return on their value. Now, does it work for everyone? Can I get you 307 phone calls in a month? Probably not, because this particular industry is something very special. in this area. But you should be getting phone calls. You should be getting activity. You should be, if you're using these platforms properly and you're leveraging it to your advantage, you're going to see results. If you're doing it wrong, then you're not, and you need to consult a professional. But anyways, I just want to make this quick video for you, show you the power of Google, the power of online marketing, and what it can do for businesses on 3 different platforms that actually have nothing to do with each other. Just the power of it's amazing. Y'all have a great day. I'll talk to you later. I'm Tech Tony.